What we've got here today is fuel injector pump on 1994 GMC dually turbo, which we all love to hate. It's kind of a pain. What happens is this PMD, this driver unit right here, it starts to wear. A lot of people will tell you, oh, it's in a bad place and it gets overheated, which is true. It breaks them down because they're underneath the manifold there, and there's a lot of heat that builds up in the engine compartment right there. This is a bad design for it. So what they do is they move those, but actually what's going on is your pump is starting to fail. So you can just replace those a few times, but you're always on borrowed time. Ultimately, what you got to do is you got to replace this. So my cheat today for you guys is, a lot of people think that you have to move this. And what's going on when you get this pump right here out, you have to go through the oil filler. It comes right here where you put your oil in. There's 3 bolts inside of here on the outside. Here is your external bolts, your mounting bolts. There's 3 of them to get to pull it out. But you need to do these ones first, okay? And you need to bump the engine assembly around in order to do it. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna have you do a cheat. We're gonna leave the fan assembly on. We're gonna leave that fan on. All right, and we're gonna leave the radiator in. We're gonna leave all that stuff. What we're gonna do is, there's 4 bolts on your harmonic balancer. Put a wrench on each side, 2 bolts across from each other, and just pull on it nice and easy. Make sure your injectors, your glow plugs are out. Your engine assembly should turn easily. And then bump it around. It'll line these bolts up one at a time. Sometimes it's really good to, if you go back and forth, it's kind of a pain in the ass. But if you have somebody looking with a mirror down through here, you know, you got one of those sideways mirrors. Where is it? Anyway, you get a mirror in it, you put it sideways right here, and then they can see when those bolts rotate around to where you can get to them. It really makes the process a lot easier, which anything, especially for the GMC, will help. Because as we all know and love to hate, the design, it's flawed. I mean, you got to move and undo a lot of stuff just to get to simple stuff. That's your cheat for the day.